We're doing a collective read today. We're just going to dive right into it and not spend too much time talking on the intro. But my name is Leah, for those of you that are new here, aka the Cosmic Rose. We do tarot, astrology, and spirituality here on my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. It really does help my channel out, and it does help me read your energy a little bit better, as it is a form of energy transference. So we're just going to dive right in here and see what is going on for you, collective. I do my all sign readings over on my TikTok, so if you're interested in those, go check me out over there. Same name, I'm at the Cosmic Rose. But all right, collective, what do we have going on? The Divine Director. I love when we get this card. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. And Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So that's a beautiful start to the reading, collective. I feel like there is a need to really focus on what your thoughts are. I feel like there are a lot of big changes happening collectively right now, and you just need to be very careful about like your mindset, your approach to things, your attitude towards things, what you're thinking, because your thoughts are going to be creating your reality at an even faster than normal rate. Bottom of the deck, we do have Master Jesus, Forgiveness, and then we have Lady Venus. So there could be something here. I'm getting something about some sort of like spiritual upgrade, whatever wording you want to use for that, can come through forgiveness in a love and romance situation. So we will obviously dive into that further when we pull some cards for love, but that just came through pretty clearly. So there's a bug here, fruit fly or something. And my dog starts barking, of course. Hold on one second. All right, and then we're gonna get a spirit animal oracle for collective energies. The dolphin. So that is obviously water energy. I'm not gonna read the other one, but I will read the spirit animal. Dolphin. All right, the dolphin, innately intelligent, healer, light, and blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human mind can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It is easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with the dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on its way. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates its own power, and to bring to balance like-minded spirits. Interesting. So there is something here about your purpose. Again, I mean, it kind of comes up. It's been coming up in all of the collective readings lately. But some of you guys also need to evaluate like your friend groups or the people that you're surrounding yourselves with. This could be a romantic partnership for some of you. It could be family members for some of you. But you just need to evaluate if the people that you're surrounding yourselves with are spiritually aligned. What is the collective shadow? Boredom. Some of you guys are bored with your friend group. Societal programming. Interesting. And then emotional dysregulation was at the top of the deck. There's something here about maybe being influenced by like society norms or like a certain way you're supposed to do something. It could be in work it's coming through for some of you. And it's causing you some sort of emotional distress. Like there's some sort of societal pressure on you, but it's like the divine is leading you to go down a different path that's going to be more emotionally and spiritually fulfilling for you. But there's some sort of like discrepancy that might You know, you might need to evaluate if those people are supposed to be like in your life. Debilitated discomfort wanted to come out with Leo in the second house. I feel like I'm having deja vu right now. But the debilitated card, I feel like there's a lot of discomfort in you right now, which is actually a good thing, because it's kind of like, I don't know, I'm seeing the image of a volcano, like it's disrupting something in you to make you uncomfortable so that you can make the changes that you need to make in some way, shape, or form. And the Leo card in the second house, yeah, there's some sort of discrepancy between like what you want to do, how you want to make money, how you want to live your life. It could also be something to do with children or something that brings you like childlike enthusiasm and joy. You could be like a creative person. You could do art or make music, or there's something that just brings you a lot of joy. You could have Leo on the MC, which would make you a Scorpio rising. And there could be something tied into work and finance here as well, but it could also be your self-worth with the second house card. Bottom of the deck, we do have Descendant. You could have Leo on the Descendant, which would make you an Aquarius rising. And Jupiter Abundance. Could also be a Sag rising. But those are just, don't take those, you know, tarot and astrology are two very different things. So let's just kind of flow with it and see what comes out. All right, what do we need to know for the collective? Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys are bored with your job. Page of Wands. Some of you guys could be wanting to travel as well. But there's something tied into children here too. Death card. Six of Wands and Five of Swords. Interesting. Now at surface level, I don't know why it's coming through like this, but it's like you're going through some sort of ending or transitionary period in your life. You could have a prominent Pluto transit going on in your birth chart. So if you have like prominent placements in the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, you could have a prominent aspect going on with transiting Pluto if you have early degree fixed sign placements. But there's some sort of ending that you're going through with the Death card. And what the weird thing about this is even though it feels initially like some sort of loss, it's actually going to end up in some sort of victory for you. It could be like somewhat of an ego boost, so to speak, with the Six of Wands here. Some of you guys could also be in the spotlight, or you could just get a lot of attention, or this is something that's coming to you in the future. But there's some sort of like coming together energy. So I don't know if this is with like-minded people. I don't know if this is like new friends, like we were talking about friends, especially with the Dolphin card, and there was another card to do with friends, or maybe it just came through intuitively. But there's some sort of decision you're going to have to make with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and it's like, I'm hearing just burn the whole motherfucker down. It's like with the Tower card. Some of you guys could want to travel, or you could meet or collaborate with somebody through travel. But it's you. I feel like you have to put it. I don't think that this Death card ending has happened yet. Remember that the Death card is a slow and gradual process. So there's like an ending to like some sort of lifestyle, or, you know, groups of people that you belong to. And this is like about aligning with your soul tribe in some way, shape, or form. Some of you guys could be into like, I don't know, I'm getting like some sort of like gymnastics, or like, I don't know, I don't know what it's called when you throw like the batons with the fire or whatever. I don't know why that's coming through. It's never came through before. The Hermit card and the Seven of Wands. There's something here about you needing to protect your energy. I'm getting from people around you. Also, some of you, this could be a romantic partnership in some way, shape, or form, or you could meet a new potential romantic partnership if you go on some sort of journey or travel, or starting over. Like you're going through a transitionary period right now, and you're going to have to cut off. There's that Two of Swords again. You have to make some sort of choice here, and you could be having some sort of anxiety over it, because I feel like intuitively, spiritually, even consciously for some of you, you know that certain people, it's coming through as people for a lot of you, or certain like groups of people, if it's not one specific person, are not energetically, spiritually, and mentally good for you. It's causing you some sort of emotional dysregulation, could be even triggering some sort of insecurities in you. And I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself. So the fact that these insecurities are being triggered around these people is an indication of itself that they're trying to trigger those insecurities, whether directly or indirectly in you. And that just means it's toxic. It could have been a long time coming too. Could be people in the workplace as well, or just people that you've tried to make it work with. If it's like friendships, you've tried to be casually like, you know, friends and hang out, and you've tried to have a good time and try to be a good friend for them. I just saw 1110 on my timer, which is my angel number, so that could be significant for somebody. But I feel like you know this, but you need to put up some boundaries possibly in the near future in regards to this situation. Somebody could not be giving you an equal exchange of energy. Like the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It is my soulmate card, but it's also a card of coming together with another person. They each have a cup in their hand, right? They each have a full cup. And one is not like an succubus energy vampire. They are both equally giving and both equally taking. It's an equal exchange. And this comes through some sort of new beginning or realization that you have to start over in some capacity. And I think I just like merged two timelines together, or two different storylines here. But you're going to have to protect your energy from some sort of energy vampire or succubus energy. But in realizing this, putting up your boundaries and having some sort of new beginning and going on some sort of quote unquote adventure, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a literal adventure. It could be more figurative or spiritual. You will in turn attract people that are giving you an equal exchange of energy. So, let's get the tea on, what does your pet think about you? No, I'm just kidding. Actually, maybe we will do that after we do love. I was going to say, let's get the tea on Tyler's Tarot was doing what your pet thinks about you. I thought it was hilarious. But I love Tyler. He's awesome. But let's get the tea on relationships or love. See what's going on for you, collective. Some of you guys are suffering over some sort of separation from the past. I don't know how long ago this was, but you're like, there's some wound that hasn't been healed from a past relationship. You guys could have been connected to a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart somewhere. But it doesn't have to be that. Remember that tarot and astrology are two very different things. I feel like your spirit guides, your angels, God, etc., are trying to help you with this. They're trying to help you surpass this energy. It could have been picking up on the reading we were just doing as well, because maybe, like, I don't know, maybe you're still friends with this person or something, and it's like, even if it's subconscious, even if you're not consciously aware of this, it could be like perpetuating your suffering in some way, shape, or form. And your spirit guides and or angels, ancestors, God, are trying to like assist you on the way out of this. It's like you're suppressing your own higher self activation because you're not focused on yourself. I feel like you're longing for some sort of renewal with this person, and it's just like prolonging something. Anything else for this spirit? And then we'll get advice. Courthouse and Thief. That is an interesting pair to come out together. Some of you guys could be dealing with divorce or child support, or if you guys are going through a divorce, just be careful because somebody could be trying to steal like assets from you or something. Oops. There could be something to do with a house or a home as well. But like, somebody is also, it could just be like a thief of like your literal like energy or vitality or your happiness because you're not at like a place of peace in your mind yet. You're still mourning over this. I feel like some of you guys are kind of still wanting to get back together with this person, but it's not your person. False person. This is probably somebody you're in a long-term relationship with. The fact that you're holding on to this is what's keeping your person from coming in. We have official person at the bottom of the deck. I read this now. People read this card differently in the Kipper. I read the official person card as like your person, right? Yeah, your despair over this past situation and you clinging onto it or like still being energetically tied to this person is preventing your actual person from coming in. So it's up to you. Do you want to do the work and release this person, you know, find closure on your own? Or do you want to, you know, just continue to suffer and not allow the energetic space for who is supposed to be in your life to be in your life? What is the advice on this? New flip, one flipped over. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands. You guys might have to like find closure on your own as opposed to trying to communicate with them to get closure. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, you got a lot of good things coming in the near future if you're able to let this go. So just remember that, and that might help you get closure. You know, just knowing that might help you get the closure that you need. But Judgment. You might have to make a judgment call in the near future as well. This person could be trying to come back around, or if it's not reconcile, it could quite possibly be reconciliation. They could try to come and reconcile, unless this is your energy, which it could be equally, either one. But there's something you're going to have to make a judgment call on if this is your best course of action. Subconsciously, you know all of this energetically already. Yeah, I feel like there could be communication in the near future. This person could have been like quote unquote narcissistic, or like, I use that term loosely, but you know what I mean. A very like inflated sense of self, and very much a lack of like empathy and compassion for others type energy with that Emperor card in a more negative context. You guys could be connected to an Aries. There could have also been a third party for some of you, not all of you. But you're going to have to make some sort of choice on like which direction to go with this. And I think you already know. And I'm telling you, if you can energetically let go of this, find closure on your own. You know, closure comes from inside of ourselves, not from other people. So there's no need for you to communicate with this person in order to get closure. That is a common misconception. And, you know, finding the closure within yourself and like letting it go, doing a cord pulling meditation or a cord cutting ceremony, or, you know, doing something for yourself. Self-care was prominent. We had the self-care card at one point in time, but I just feel like this person is like sucking your energy, and it's not leaving any room for any of the good things that are on the horizon for you to come in. There's no room. You got to cleanse. You got to get rid of all of the, for some of you, it just came through that you guys are holding on to like literal physical objects of an ex-person's belongings that you need to get rid of. Okay. That is holding energetic space spiritually and physically. So use your best, highest judgment, especially if this person tries to come in and communicate something, because I feel like they're going to try to manipulate you in some way, shape, or form. So That is that. And then, just for the hell of it, let's get a couple cards for what your pet thinks about you or what your pet wants to tell you. I was cracking up when Tyler's Tarot did that. All right. I got two storylines here because these fell out like separately. But some of you guys, your pet feels like you spend too much time and give too much attention to a romantic partner. And they don't like them and they want you to end things with them. Two of Cups in the World card. Others of you, your pet loves you and wants you to do well, but they do feel like you spend too much time focused on your work. They want to go like on an adventure, like to a park, like a dog park, or they want to go for a hike, or they want to go outside and like walk around more often. If it's like a dog, or even if it's a cat, you know, I don't know, you can like get cat leashes, I think, or I mean, maybe it's like a reptile or something. Maybe they want to go outside, but the Ace of Wands was just giving me the visual of like going on some sort of adventure. So they could want to get outside more or do more fun things with you. And they just feel like you're very focused on work. They do want you to be successful in your work, but they want to like do something fun or different with you in some way, shape, or form. Others of you, they don't like your partner and they want you to end things with your partner so that you can focus more on them. So, yeah. All right, collective. I'm trying to keep these a little shorter than before. Let's get some affirmation cards here and then we will close out. Oh, blame. Oh, it's so funny because I was just about to say some of you guys are blaming other people for some sort of like misfortune in your life in some way, shape, or form. And this is about acceptance of like your shortcomings or your wrongdoings in some way, shape, or form. Like there's a lack of acceptance for you in something, like whether it was like a failed relationship, like you have to accept the part of you that attracted that person in the first place, unless of course you're enduring some sort of like abuse or abusive situation. Nobody deserves that. That rule does not apply. But if it's just like a toxic relationship or a bad relationship, or you know, you manifested somebody cheating on you or lying to you, then you have to ask yourself how you energetically attracted that. There's also something here about finding humor in the situation and, you know, just lightening up a little bit. I feel like you guys are a little bit too like hardcore and stern and like, you know, everything has to be done a certain way at a certain time. And, you know, you guys need to have more fun. I'm kidding. But the affirmations on these two cards were blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being, and acceptance. I am learning to accept that there are things that I cannot change. So that is all I have for you, collective. If this did resonate at all, please do like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And for personal readings, you can shoot me a DM or an email, a DM on Instagram or TikTok. And I think that's all I have for you. But I will see you soon. I love you.